I was about 14 or 15. I belonged to a magic club, the Hat and Rabbit Club in Toronto, Canada. Wow, I'm sure you've all heard of it. And I must say that I had some very good teachers there. Well, Guy Vernon, for example, is a name that you wouldn't know at all, but he got to be the chief performer at the Magic Castle in Hollywood, and he lived there until he was 91 years of age, at which point he decided he would retire. And I thought, about time. In any case, I developed a bit of a repertoire, I guess, as a kid, and Guy Vernon was one of my inspirations, to say the least. I would like to. I need to have. Later a gentleman would do, but I need somebody who I don't know personally. That's sort of hard looking around this room. Someone that I don't know personally, and that most of the rest of them would trust. I don't know about that.
That'd be me right there.
Volunteer?
I'll volunteer.
Okay. Would you take this chair over here? Bring it over closer to the table.
I can do that.
We've got an empty seat here, so anyone that wants to refer to it. Oh, a couple.
Would you take a check from this woman?
Someone else can fill this seat if they want here. It's empty now. Thank you.
You want me to shoot it?
She's not coming back to it. Something disappeared.
I have here a deck of cards, he said, which has been said many, many times when people are performing card tricks, you see. And these are bicycle cards, blue back bicycle cards. The kind I prefer, as a matter of fact, because I grew up with these cards, not this deck. I had several decks over the years. But now, first of all, I must say, and this is quite true, I'm not kidding now, I am still getting over the effects of chemotherapy from some time ago, but I'm finding that my dexterity is not what it might be, and I have a hard time. I'll try to do a riffle shuffle. I have a hard time handling a deck of cards. I'm a little uncertain of it, but oh, that's not bad for an old fellow. And I want you to be sure that when I tell you something here, you must fervently believe it. It may not be true, but please give me every courtesy you possibly can. First of all, I don't know whether there are jokers in this deck or not. Well, first of all, I need to take out a couple of tens. Let me see. They're a black ten. Okay, I just need two tens. And let me see. Oh, I think I see a joker up ahead here. Wait a minute. I want to make sure that there are no jokers in here, except the one standing holding the deck. Oh, there's one there. And there's one right here. Okay, we get rid of them. That means, let me see, I'll just check now. Only 50. Oh, there's the two here. I forgot. Now, the reason I've selected out the 10 of spades in this case and the 10 of diamonds is because tens have the most of one color on the face of them, you see? Because we're going to be dealing with color here. I don't care what the suit is, as long as it's red or black. That's all we're interested in, red or black, to keep it simple, you see. This is a sort of a simple binary problem, because or maybe a few here might understand anything that has 3 or 4 elements in it. Okay, now I'm using these simply because this has the most black and the most red. The other tens would, of course. Oh, but there is a problem here. Now take a king, for example. If we're dealing only with color, you see, whether the card has color on it of red or black, there's yellow and there's blue and there's red and all kinds of colors in a court card. So court cards are a little difficult for the person who's going to be doing the sorting for me to master. Okay, these are going to sit in front of you. This is what I'm going to ask you to do. Well, first of all, you saw the bottom card on the deck there. I better cut that in there so that nobody knows. Even I don't know. Now, I want you to, first of all, yes, well, I guess I can just go straight ahead. The light is not all that great here, but everyone's got a pretty good view of what's happening on the table, don't they? Okay, all right, so it's not too deep here. All right, now what do you think the color on the other side of this card is, red or black?
Red.
Red, okay. Took me a while to make that decision. I hope you don't take that much time with each one of them.
I was thinking about whether to tell you white and be a smart aleck or not.
Well, you would have had a shot upside the shot. Okay, what about the next one?
Black.
Black, okay. Now, you understand. Oh, no, wait a minute. I should show you this, too. This is something about a shuffled deck of cards. Many people don't realize this, but this is funny. In a deck of cards, people often think, well, the cards in the deck are going to be red, black, and then a couple of reds, and then a red, black again, and a black, red maybe. But they don't understand. They happen in big chunks. Look. Now, now look at this now. There are 5 red cards. Now looking at the suits now. All in a row there. And in a sample deck, 3 reds, no? Oh, look, there are 4 black ones in a row. So you see that they don't alternate red and black as you go through them, which is contrary to what your expectations might be. Most people would think that they probably alternate pretty well safely red and black, see, as you go along. But I assure you that is not necessarily the case. I assure you that is not necessarily the case. When I say it that way, that's a very indefinite statement. It's the kind I prefer. I better put that one into the deck there. All right, now, I want you to take the deck in your hands, if you'd be so kind. I want you to do what you were just doing there, except you will be handling the cards. So make sure that they don't peek underneath the cards down. I want you to put them one at a time. What you believe to be black, you'll put here. What you believe to be red, you'll put over here. Okay? All right. Start doing that, please. Hold on. Okay, now you're getting there. You don't want to get next to it. Yeah, do it a little slower.
All right.
It's okay.
That's not right.
Hold on a second. Okay, deal that one because you made it. Okay, now you're about, let me see, you're a little more than halfway through the pack, I believe. Now, a problem comes along here with this. The problem is that if you notice when you finish, when you're getting down to the end, that there are more cards in this pile than in that pile,
Right.
you may say to yourself, self? If you're going to talk to yourself that way. Maybe I better even it up by evening the piles out. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, no sleight of hand and no time to my fingers, leave my hands. Notice? I'm going to switch and I'm going to place the red marker over here and the black marker over here. Now, as you sort cards, you're going to switch. You're going to put what you believe to be black over here and what you believe to be red over here. The reason for that is now, when you're finished, the 2 piles don't have to be the same height, but the sorting could still be correct. You follow?
Ah, yes.
Okay, continue on dealing. Very good. Hey, she's doing very good. You can put up a little higher, then we run off the edge of the table.
All right.
Here. That's, excuse me. That second last card, take that one back, would you? I'm sorry. Just something occurred to me here. See?
A cynic.
Put a few more cards on there and then I'll see. Okay. Oh, now, I think we've got a problem here. You were doing very well, by the way. I've been following this in my mind.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you believe that, you'll believe anything. But you see, I think you might have made an error.
I'm sure.
I hate to accuse you of this, but watch this. I take it off there very carefully and look at that. You see, because it was a court card, you thought that one was black, and there is a little bit of black in here, but I'm going to correct that one for you because I want to help you a little bit. I'm trying to be kind.
I appreciate it.
And we'll
Thank
all
you.
forget that I did that, right? Okay, continue on again.
You like the government always wanting to help?
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Now, she's got the swing of it now, yes. Oh, yes, this is going to be. I'm really sorry. Oh, look at this. Now, watch this, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, I think you may have a surprise coming here. Look at this. Just look at this. Here we have, and you did this
I did
yourself,
this.
except for the one card that I had to correct there.
That's right.
Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Every one of them red
Wow.
on top of the red marker,
Wow.
and then every one of them black.
Oh.
That's astonishing. Look at this. And the other cards, exactly the same thing in the other order, of course. Each and every one of them black on top of the black marker, and then each and every one of them red, except for that one mistake, which we have forgotten already.
Yeah.